One of the biggest arguments for staying in that go, go, go mode is that we're really concerned that we're going to be viewed as lazy or we're not going to be productive enough. So today's focus is on how rushing is going to affect our nervous system and how slowing down can actually increase productivity and enhance our achievements rather than hinder them. Okay, let's kick this off with just a tiny bit of science and talk about the nervous system. So there's two parts or two nervous systems that work in our bodies. There's the sympathetic system that is the fight or flight, which you've probably heard of before. And there's also the parasympathetic system that is the rest and digest part of things. So there's kind of that counterbalance of things. And hurrying around and being rushed, feeling rushed, activates that fight or flight mode. And there are so many of us that are feeling that activation pretty nonstop. It's really hard to get away from it all. So rushing is leading to stress and anxiety, and that can actually decrease our productivity because it's exhausting our mental and physical resources. There's a paradox to slowing down because taking intentional pauses, that's either like meditation or just intentionally breathing a certain way, or just taking a pause to reflect on the moment, be present in the moment, really take in everything that you're experiencing. Those things activate the parasympathetic system, which helps us calm down, think more clearly, and ultimately be more focused and effective in our work. So I know it sounds very counterintuitive, but slowing down increases productivity. So like I said earlier, a lot of people worry that slowing down means we're going to achieve less, but the opposite is actually true. When you take regular pauses, you're not just resting, you're giving your brain a chance to reset and refocus. I want you to think about a time when you got lost in a task that you were really enjoying working on. You really were kind of flowing with things and look up and realize, oh my goodness, look what time it is. It was really surprising for you. Those kind of moments are the times when you look back and go, wow, I got so much done in that little sprint of time. And it's something that we wish could happen more, but it's kind of rare to come across an opportunity for this to really flow out of us like that. But what if I told you that you could actually increase the frequency of those flow experiences by slowing down? I'm going to share first that I personally have experienced this. So before introducing meditation and pauses and some of the other things that I've been practicing that I'll be sharing throughout this series, I was experiencing what I would consider a pretty high level of anxiety at times. I was experiencing like racing heart. That wouldn't just be when I was like facing a hard decision or something I was nervous about. It would actually just be kind of random throughout the day. My focus was really off and I was easily distracted and pulled away to other things. But when I first started on this slow down journey, I introduced meditation into my practices. And if you've ever tried meditating, it's not that easy to do because of this modern world we live in, really kind of training us to switch to new things all the time. Just starting out with a 10-minute block every day, which most of us, if with intention, can find 10 minutes. Meditation can be a wonderfully effective way to start calming your nervous system and start regulating the nervous system. So if you can think about meditation as in the same way that you would go to the gym or work out, we are learning how to increase our endurance, we're increasing agility, we might be increasing our strength, our bodies are responding to that repetition of exercise over and over. Meditation is the same way, except it's honing and working out our attentional systems. So our attentional skills, I should say. So this is a way that you can practice. That's why they call it a meditation practice. You practice this. It's not something you're just out the gate like, oh, that didn't work for me. It's something you want to keep doing. And the big key thing about meditation is being kind with yourself when you find yourself distracted. It's okay to notice that you're off in another thought or whatever it may be. Just say, okay, I'm going to get back to my breath. I'm going to get back to meditation. So for me, when I started introducing this habit, I did notice better focus because I was having to practice focusing on my breath, practice focusing on, not letting those distractions keep me from the goal at hand. So these are things that I've noticed really have helped me, and even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. So today's challenge and this week's challenge, I would just say that it's a good idea to sit down, take 5 to 10 minutes. Even if you're not ready to jump into the 10, start with 5, start with 2. Whatever you can do, start developing a habit of daily meditation or breathing, or even just sitting without a device in your hand and just being present in the moment. If you're not into the meditation part of things, you can still calm down for a few minutes. But I encourage you to try meditation. There are a lot of guided meditations on YouTube, but you can also just sit and focus on the breath. It's a very easy way to do that. It doesn't have any spiritual aspect to it if that's something that you're concerned about. It's all about focusing and getting your mind on the breath. One thing to remember about all of this, again, it's counterintuitive, but this isn't taking away from your time to be productive in your work, but it's actually about improving the quality of your work, your focus, and your productivity. It's going to help you think strategically, be more present in the moment, and ultimately you're going to achieve higher quality results. So give it a try this week. I hope that this is helpful. I know these are really small and basic tips, but I promise you they have a greater impact than you can imagine. So want to just encourage you to try this week taking a daily pause and reflect and notice on how that's affecting your mental clarity and productivity. And always remember that the goal of slowing down is not to reduce your output or be less productive. It's about optimizing your energy and performance. Think about this question: how might slowing down actually help you achieve more in your work and in your life?